Jim Rohn said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Now, what exactly does that mean? Think about the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about who they are. Are they your family? Are they any of your friends? Are they coworkers? Do you work a lot? What kind of qualities do you think that those people have? Do you think that you're similar to them or opposite of them? Because I think that's kind of the key. There could be that some people are, let's say, this one is really untrustworthy, and that's your boss's assistant who you have to spend a lot of time with. You, because of that connection, are going to become more untrustworthy, or you'll become more untrusting. Either way, if you know that they're keeping things from you, you're going to become more untrustworthy because you're going to work in ways that rely on the fact that they are keeping things from you. So it's not good to have connections in your life that are going to bring you down. Now, let's say if it's family and this is your mom and she is very worried about things going wrong. So when you have a great idea or you want to start a new job or you're thinking about going on a vacation, she will instantly be the one that tells you all the ways that you could die. So she's going to introduce a lot of doubt into you. This is what he means by you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now, she may love you. She may absolutely adore you. And it's not necessary then to say, oh, just walk away from everybody because everybody's all toxic. But what you can do is create a little distance with certain things. So you'll still tell your lover, you still go Mother's Day and have lunch and talk about things. But when she asks you about your plans that you know that she's going to introduce doubt and fear into, you don't have to really share them, or you can be kind of vague. And if she asks more, well, what about this? Well, what about this? You can say, oh, it doesn't really matter. It's not important. Say, so how's your whatever it is? You can change the topic. So that creates a little more distance. Now, if you think about someone who, let's say this is your partner, they're actually weighted more, because we talk about the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. But if mom is a little bit stretched out there because of her doubts and fears and worries, and the boss's assistant who you have to work with, you put that person way out there. That's a need to know basis. They're actually less of the 5. Now, if it's your partner, they're going to become a lot more of the 5. In fact, if it's a partner that you spend most of your time with and have all of your conversations about the future and things that you're worried about, and the one that is the most effect on your confidence level and them to you, you may actually find that you're going to become a lot more like them over time. Now, this is okay. I mean, if you meet someone, let's say that they're really responsible with certain things and you haven't developed that yet, or you're very optimistic about things and they unfortunately had some things in their life that made them a little more pessimistic. Becoming more like each other isn't a bad thing. It is something that happens. So when you meet someone and you decide that you're going to have them as a partner in your life, make sure that the things that you don't like about them aren't that big of a deal, because they are going to become you. You are going to react to them. So if you become more like them, just make sure you don't actually lose yourself. And that might be that you spend some time alone or time journaling, or just make sure that you're speaking up for your needs and not always deferring to them, and that you maintain independence, both of you, and not have a codependent relationship. Now, if you look around at the people, those 5, or maybe it's only 3, the things you like most about them are also in you. And that the laws of karma and the law of mirrors, we can only see what's in us. We can see action, everyone can see action, but motivation is what is in our own minds. So think about those 5 people around you and think of ones that are kind and generous and giving and loving and loyal, and make sure that you recognize those amazing qualities are in you, and that if you are to ever introduce anyone else into your circle, that those ones are going to be good people too, because everyone is going to affect everyone else. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Bye.